Protect against portfolio losses by using puts, a type of option derivative that gains in money as the price of stocks goes down. Put options offer the buyer the privilege to sell the underlying asset, while the seller of the put option is obligated to purchase the underlying asset from you. The underlying asset can be stocks, bonds, real estate, commodities, etc. Each contract holds 100 units or 100 shares in the case of stocks. Other components that make up a put option are the strike price, expiration date, and premium. The strike price is the amount of money that will be received by the buyer of the contract in the event the contract is exercised. The expiration date sets the date when the contract should be exercised by, otherwise contract expires worthless, while the premium is the amount that the seller receives for selling the contract. Puts are typically used when a decline in price of the stock is expected. The decline can be a result of poor earnings results or an overall economic downturn. In essence, the put option would serve as an insurance policy that protects you against losses resulting from a price decline of an underlying asset. Here is a scenario of how put options can be used to protect against portfolio erosion. Jim owns 200 shares of XYZ company stock, currently trading at 0.5 per share, but due to some recent lackluster news about XYZ company has led Jim to believe that the price of XYZ company stock will decline over the next few weeks. The next day Jim purchases 2 contracts with a strike price of 0.4 for a premium of 0.0, which expire in 3 weeks' time. Jim would exercise the put option contracts only in the event that the price of XYZ company plummets and that the price of the stock is below the put option strike price of 0.4. The following week, the price of XYZ company stock declined to below 9 per share, and Jim witnessed his stock declined in value by 200x 0.5 to 9. Jim has the option to exercise his put options by selling 200 shares of XYZ company to the seller at a strike price of 0.4. By purchasing the 2 contracts and exercising them, Jim was able to limit his loss by 0.0, which is the difference between the potential loss of 200 and the premium paid on the contracts of 0.0. Regardless how low the price of the stock ends up, the seller of the option still has the obligation to purchase 200 shares from Jim at 0.4 per share.